We're coming to you straight out of Riverdale. Welcome back, The Things fans! Have you ever been watching Riverdale and wished that you could somehow watch your favorite actors all day? Well, you kind of can. Although there's no doubt Cole, Lili, and KJ were literally made to play Jughead, Betty, and Archie, they've also taken on some pretty awesome roles outside of Riverdale. Luckily, we're here to give you the down low on all their projects. Clear your schedule because you'll be wanting to add all these movies and series to your binge list ASAP. Cole Sprouse has been there for you since the very beginning. One of the first gigs was on a little 90s sitcom you might know of as Friends. He was Ross Geller's son throughout the entire series. So if you're ever in a nostalgic mood and find yourself missing Cole, you can always turn on one of the many episodes he was in and laugh along. Riverdale's success has given its cast major Hollywood opportunities, especially Lili Reinhart. She starred in the 2019 film Hustlers alongside some huge celebrities. She worked with J-Lo and Cardi B. #goals. But beware, if you ever decide to watch Hustlers, the content is a little more mature than Betty's high school antics. Let's just say there's a lot of dancing and a lot of poles involved. Lili isn't the only one who's worked with big-time celebrities. While yes, Cole arguably got to work with some big names during his time on Friends, he also worked with Adam Sandler in the huge 90s blockbuster movie Big Daddy. He played Julian with his twin brother. Imagine having Adam Sandler as your on-screen dad! Law & Order Special Victims Unit wasn't Lili Reinhart's first gig, but it was definitely the role that launched her into mainstream TV. She guest starred in the episode Lost Traveler back in 2011, which means she was just 15 years old. That's a huge accomplishment. And just 6 years later, she was killing it as Betty on our favorite show. Talk about a turn of events. If you thought Jughead was romantic and deep, just wait until you watch Cole do his thing in this 2019 film 5 Feet Apart. His character Will, acting, and truly unfair puppy dog face will have you sobbing in seconds. It's a completely different vibe from his usual mysterious brooding on Riverdale, but if you're into love stories and romance, you will not be disappointed. Make sure to have tissues handy. Okay, it's safe to say that Madelaine Petsch as Cheryl Blossom can definitely get spooky, especially in Season 1. If you're someone who loves her creepy side, then you have to watch the horror film she just released. The movie is called Sightless, and in it, Madelaine plays a patient who is recovering from going blind, but she's still being stalked by the person who made her blind in the first place. Honestly, we can definitely see Riverdale taking on this storyline. Speaking of creepy, Camila Mendes also took on the thriller and horror world in her Netflix film Dangerous Lies. She plays the main character, caregiver Katie, who inherits a patient's estate much to the disappointment of the family. Things get dark after his death, and the film will definitely remind you of the classic Clue storyline. Let us know if you figure out the mystery before the end of the movie. The Kissing Booth Part 1 and 2 have been wildly huge movies for Netflix in the past 2 years. We are pretty sure you're familiar with the angsty romance between Elle and Noah, but did you know a Riverdale actor you know and love is also a pretty important character in those films? Molly Ringwald, also known as Mary Andrews, plays Mrs. Flynn in the films. Did you recognize her? Cole Sprouse has been living the sweet life since he was only 12 years old. Before Riverdale, the world knew Cole Sprouse as one of the Disney Channel's biggest stars. He played Cody Martin on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, again alongside his brother Dylan. The show was so big it landed a spin-off, Sweet Life on Deck, and even got a Disney Channel movie. If you want to see Cole play a character that's completely different from Jughead, this sitcom is it. If there's one thing Gen Z is passionate about, it's fighting for what they believe in, and this book-to-movie adaptation is the perfect example. The Hate U Give film even included one of Riverdale's biggest stars, KJ Apa. He plays Chris, the leading lady's love interest. Things get real serious in this film, so it's definitely a perfect watch if you want to catch KJ in a new light. Riverdale has added so much to people's lives when it comes to the entertainment industry, but the series has also done wonders for their actors' careers. Charles Melton, also known as Reggie Mantle, may not have had a huge role on Riverdale, but he still landed the blockbuster film Bad Boys for Life. He played the character Rafe and worked alongside big names like Will Smith, Vanessa Hudgens, and Martin Lawrence. You can also find Madelaine in the 2017 horror movie Polaroid. She's one of the film's main characters, and let's just say cameras are definitely not her friend in this film. Okay, we're starting to notice a trend, Madelaine. Is she low-key obsessed with horror movies? She definitely has a knack for bringing creepy characters to life, so we are not complaining. If you've been wondering if KJ Apa is actually singing and playing the guitar during Archie Andrews' musical scenes, the movie I Still Believe is your answer. KJ isn't just an iconic actor. His musical talent definitely belongs on the main stage also. In the 2020 film, he actually portrayed a real-life music star, Jeremy Camp. Country star Shania Twain was even in the movie. Tony Topaz may have started as a side character on Riverdale, but her actress Vanessa Morgan definitely proved herself. Now she gets plenty more screen time, and we are here for it. But aside from Riverdale, she also got to show off her skills in the Shannara Chronicles series. She played one of the main characters, Lyria, on the show's second season. We definitely recommend the series if you're into the whole supernatural side of Riverdale. Luke Perry was iconic before and during his time on Riverdale. Talking about this actor is a little bittersweet, as fans had to say goodbye to Luke when he passed away in early 2019. But all the more reason to appreciate all the masterpieces he gave to us while he was here. His last film appearance was actually a cameo in the Oscar-winning movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that also stars Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. Riverdale and the Shannara Chronicles might be Vanessa Morgan's most recent huge hits, but back in 2014, she landed the role of Bird on the major MTV show Finding Carter. So Riverdale definitely wasn't Vanessa's first rodeo with teen dramas. Practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah.
This one is for all our fellow 80s lovers out there. If you're ever in the mood to hit that nostalgia button, you can press play on The Breakfast Club that stars Molly Ringwald, not to mention her other 80s hits like 16 Candles and Pretty in Pink. If you're looking for something more recent with Molly Ringwald, you can also watch her 2018 movie, All These Small Moments. She shows off just how good she is at drama in this one. Just like how young adults fill their days watching teen dramas now, people in the 90s did the same. Before there was Riverdale, there was Beverly Hills 90210, one of the biggest teen shows of them all. It also happened to star Luke Perry. By the time he was on Riverdale, he was a veteran when it came to portraying the perfect teen drama character. Nostalgia is calling. It wants you to watch all 10 seasons. Before Ross Butler could be Reggie Mantle, he was actually a Disney actor and worked alongside one of the biggest stars to come from Disney, Zendaya. He was featured on Casey Undercover as Brett Willis. Next time you're in the Disney mood, turn on the series and try to spot him. After landing roles on shows like Riverdale and 13 Reasons Why, he also scored a part in the movie Shazam as part of the DC superhero universe. Superhero Eugene to the rescue! It's safe to say that even if Riverdale ended tomorrow, we would have tons of series and films to keep up with our favorite actors. We can't wait to see what else these icons release in the coming years. Let us know what shows or movies from this video you'll be adding to your binge list in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Catch you in Riverdale!